Hello, this lesson plan will consist of the bones of a human body. The learning objectives for this lesson plan is for students to identify the organization of the human skeleton, to identify the types of bones and their functions, as well as to identify important nutritional components for bone growth and development. Before the start of class, make sure that you have all the materials needed for the activities. For the skeleton models, you can go ahead and laminate the sheets if you want, and you can cut up the diagram that has the different bones which will be put together as a puzzle. The second part of the lesson plan is a formative pre-assessment in which you're just asking questions to the students to see what they know before starting the lesson. The third section of the lesson plan is the critical thinking. So in this part, you will go ahead and present the reference image of the skeleton to the class. It's this one, which is already in the lesson plans for you to print, okay? You can ask the students about the bones, whether all of them are long and straight or if they have other different shapes. To go over the different types of bones, there's also a diagram which is found in the lesson plan. This is a diagram, okay? It has the 5 different types of bone, and you can go ahead and print this for the students as well. As part of the critical thinking explanation, we will also go over the different types of bones and what their functions are, okay? Then we will ask a question to the students of how we are supposed to keep our bones strong. It's important for you to go over these nutritional details because this allows students to start learning about why it's important to have a good nutrition for their health. The fourth section is the guided practice, which is going to be basically putting together the skeleton components, okay? You will give one to each group, depending on how many groups your class has, okay? Younger students might need a little bit more guidance, but older students should be good because they will have the reference of the human skeleton image to look at, okay? Give the students about 10 to 15 minutes for them to build the skeleton, and if they have any questions, just make sure that you are able to answer them. Once the students have completed building the skeleton, they will go ahead and do a coloring activity with the labeled skeleton diagram. This diagram will be colored based on the 5 different types of bones. So the long bones will be colored red, the short bones will be colored yellow, the sesamoid bones will be colored black, the irregular bones will be colored green, and the flat bones will be colored blue. For the closing reflection, you will review the topics covered in this lesson plan. You will have the students think about what they learned in class today and what they think was most important. You can ask them questions to see if they recall the information, such as how can we make our bones healthy and at what age do our bones stop growing. Thank you.